Hi everyone, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this matchup that will oppose today the LA Kings, the Little Kings, and the Little Maple Leafs. So today, a great matchup between two teams that are having different start to this tournament. So the Little Kings are 2-2-0, so they're not doing that bad. They have 15 goals for. They're tied. Well, they were tied with the Little Canadians before this morning game. So the LA Kings today will have a mission, and this will be to feed their best pointers with Billy and Guo. And on the Maple Leaf side, this has been a little more difficult. They are 0-1-1 since the start of the tournament. Only scored 3 goals so far, despite having on the roster the first overall pick, Axton Hunt, and now both benches making a lot of noise. And they're ready to go. Puck is dropped, and Aris Simenko was first on it. Good game to everyone. And it starts. LA Kings trying to get up, and it's intercepted center ice by Van Pacherviki. Got it back up. It was Aris Simenko. And now puck is taken back, and it's a counter-attack for Morneau. Morneau reached for his teammate, Belil. Belil cuts in front with a shot. Oh, a vicious shot, and takes his reader, and it was denied by Blevin's blocker. Kings keep on putting the pressure, and Morneau got the puck to the net. Belil couldn't put his stick on it. Belil is definitely a threat for the Kings, the Little Kings. He now has 7 points in 4 games. Looking to add up to his stats and help his team get a win in this matchup for sure. Won by the LA Kings. And the Little Leafs get it right back up. It is Gonzalez. Gonzalez reaches out behind. And a puck trickled in, and now it's Hunt with the puck. And a counter attack for the Kings. Here comes Juillet. Juillet with no forward to help. Try to dump it, and now the counter attack for the Little Leafs. Gonzalez once again to the right side. Gonzalez try to reach for a defenseman, and it's nearly kept in by Stacy. Stacy try to get deep, but lets it behind. It's Nadeau. Nadeau shot in front, didn't reach the net, and the battle for it in front. And a shot that came from Stacy's stick. A great reaction in front of the net by the Kings goaltender. Leafs getting back at attack. And on the cross-ice feed in front, it was denied once again. Kings goaltender stays solid so far. Now the Little Leafs are putting pressure. Patel lost the puck and is back to Van Pacherviki. Pacherviki behind the net. Tried to reach a teammate but couldn't do it, and the Kings are trying to get it out, but it's back at defense for the Little Leafs. Stacy gets it behind the Kings goaltender, but they can't do anything out of it. And now they're on the counter attack. Here's Guo. He's fast. Watch out for him. Guo in the corner. Lost his hedge. But the Kings keep it in. And the Little Leafs are getting this puck out, and it might be, no, this was looking like a 2-on-1, but he couldn't make it past the defenseman. And now Belil is going to counter-attack for the Little Kings. Belil with a far shot. We know he has a dangerous wrist shot, and he just used it once again, but it's blocked by Blevins. Behind the net, Leafs get it in front. Past that, reaches the captain for the Little Leafs, but it was lost. And now maybe a counter-attack. It's Belil, has Erasimenko was reaching to him, prevented him from shooting. And now it's taken back at center ice. A counter-attack for the Kings. There's Juillet with the drive, and it was for Belil who tried to wrist her once again. And the Kings get it to the net, but don't do much with it. Now behind the net. Oh, puck, that was almost a turnover, but the Little Leafs captain gets it in front. Erasimenko fights for it. Dumps it. But it's taken back by the Little Kings. It's Liu. And puck was lost, and now Erasimenko shoots it to the net, but Moore deflects it on the right board, and now, the puck tried to reach a teammate, but there was no one. And the play is called icing. Finally, a stoppage of play with 6:25 left in the first. A lot of quick feet, great occasions from both sides, but so far, both goaltenders have been solid. Same for the defenseman. And we have a face-off at Moore's right. It's won by the Little Leafs at defense. Great play by Stacy, but he lost it. And now the Little Kings are trying to get it out, but it was stopped by Van Perchebeke to limit the damage. And now intercepted. And the Little Leafs are going to counterattack. Here's Van Perchebeke in the corner looking for options behind the net. Lets it behind for Gonzalez. Gonzalez led it for a defenseman, and it's intercepted. Maybe a breakaway for Lachance, and the defenseman got to him. Maxime Lachance with a great chance here. Couldn't make anything out of it, but a turnover in front. And Lachance had a chance to get that goal that he certainly craved by almost going on a breakaway, but now looks like there will be a penalty. The Little Kings are going on a power play, and it's Kaylin Stacy who's at fault here for the Little Leafs. And the Little Maple Leafs will have to stop the Little Kings from getting a goal. They can move the puck on a power play, and they don't want the Little Kings to score goals because they can't even score some to start with. But now, just talking about that, it's a 2-on-0 short-ended, a backhand, and he scores! Jacob Fletcher! A great effort at the beginning of the penalty for the Little Leafs. Develops into a goal, and it's a 1-0 lead. And I was about to talk about the Leafs not wanting the Little Kings to score on the power play because they've struggled so far to score goals. And now they've just found a way to score short-ended. Little Leafs first on the board, but the Kings still on the power play. But the Leafs are attacking right up, back up. But they lost it, and now the Kings are trying to attack. Dumps it in the Little Leaf zone, but they lost it, and now an interception and was snapped in front by Zach Brown, who missed it. Now it's Leafs captain Kahutan, who lost it, and now a turnover is for Zach Brown. Zach Brown, maybe a chance for redemption. Brown around the net. Gets it to his defenseman, Ho, and now a pass that missed, and might be another 2-on-1 drawing up. And he comes in, he shoots, and it gets right over the net and back in front. And Kahutan with a great play to almost get a second goal. Short-ended, and now a 2-on-1 the other way for the Little Kings. There's Belil back in front, and Zach Brown in front couldn't complete it. A golden opportunity to score, and now the Leafs' penalty has ended, and they have a 1-0 advantage. And now we're back in. That goes straight into Moore's hand. Or his glove, would say. With 4 minutes left into this first period. Face-off is won by the Kings. Puck along the board. And now fight for it. Along. Seismus in the corner for the Little Leafs. Gets it in front. Couldn't complete it, was Erisimenko. Got 2 Kings players on him. A lot of Little Leafs trying to reorganize their offense. A long pass that goes center ice. Intercepted by the Little Kings. Dangerous pass that was completed by Garcia, but it reached. And now the Kings counter-attacking a post. Almost tied it. And the Kings are going to go right back at it. Pass in front, no one chasing for a puck. Morneau saw the opportunity and reached out to it, but couldn't get it out. And now Erisimenko gets it in front. A pass that missed. It was Seismus who he was trying to reach. Now the Little Leafs trying to attack, but a turnover. And back the other way for the Little Kings was Lepage. But he rather dumps it in. Line changes from both sides. Edwin Hugh. Long turn, and now he lost it, and counter-attack for the Leafs. Fletcher leads it. And tried to wrist her, but couldn't get to it. Counter-attack. Here's Neil Lee. Neil Lee cuts a defenseman. Tried an extra dangle, but again, might have gotten too cute with it. He lost it. And now the counter-attack. Here comes the Little Leafs on a 2-on-2. Shot from far away. Gloved easily by Moore. Shot that came from Van Parchebeke's stick. He's been great so far. And now a face-off at the right of the Kings goaltender. Face-off won by the Little Kings, but retrieved right back up by the Leafs. Puck intercepted at defense by Salinius. He drives it, and it deflected in front of the net on the body and almost trickled in. Puck gets along the board, and now, this time Salinius missed it, and he has to retrieve it. Great pressure from the Kings, but the Leafs get out, and it's Code Hunt, the first overall pick, with a shot from far away, but gets the blocker of Morn, and the Kings get it right by the counter-attack. What a move by Belil. Gets back to defense, and he's flying in a wrister! And it is kept in by Blevins. Here, Belil was flying all over the ice, but the Leafs find a way to stop him with 1:19 left in the first. 1-0 for the Little Leafs. Puck is won. And now Kings are trying to install themselves in the zone. And shot was directed right back in front. And it missed. And now the Little Leafs are going to get it out. It's Seismus. Many Kings players on him. And now a fight for it along the boards. Cuts in front. Erisimenko is out with it. And pass in front. He tried to reach for 12, but he missed it. And now the Kings are coming along the other way. And try to move, and he slipped. No tripping call on this one. And now a Kings defenseman tripped, and it's a 3-on-1. Is he going to try to shot? He shoots! And deflected off the crossbar. This was a close call. Don't know if RJ Moore was waiting for that shot, but he got surprised by it, and on a 3-on-1, a shot that went on the crossbar, deflected off the standings, and with 30 seconds left to the first, it's still a 1-0 game for the Little Leafs. One at the face-off by Belil. Belil has been doing all kinds of great things so far for the Little Kings. He just needs to get that puck luck. But now the other way, the Leafs are counter-attacking. And it's a shot by far by Patel. Denied by the blocker. And now in the corner is Van Parchibiki. Parchibiki in the corner. Behind. Reaches for a defenseman, but he lost it. And now it's going to be Belil. Ooh. Will come short as the period ends. There was a 3-on-1 developing. But so far, it's mission accomplished for the Little Toronto Maple Leafs. They have been putting the pressure and counter-attacking. They only had 3 goals so far in 2 games, and they found a way to score short-handed too, as they had to, counter the LA Kings offense, sorry. And on the Little Kings side, we know Belil is good, but we want to see more for Antoine Guo. He has been fantastic so far in 4 games for the Kings. He has led to many opportunities as quick feet. We have to see more of this, especially since the Little Leafs defensemen have shown some signs of, sometimes not being off. So we'll see what's about to happen in the second period. Lots of hockey still to play. Let's get to it. Cahoot Hunt, first overall pick to remind you, will be at the face-off against the probably 2 of the best players on this ice right now. And it's won by the Leafs, and Cahoot Hunt trying to get in the key zone right off the face-off, but it's a counter-attack from Belil. Belil tried a shot, but he was prevented by the Leafs offense, and a shot from far away by Garcia never reached the net. And now a counter-attack for the Leafs that missed the pass that was trying to reach Gonzalez. And now both teams playing ping pong with the puck, and the Kings finally get it back. It's a 2-on-1 developing, but it missed. Trying to reach in front of the net for Belil, but missed again. And now it's a 2-on-1 the other way. Maybe a chance for a second goal, and a pass that tried to reach Cahoot Hunt. It missed. And now the other way, here comes the Kings. Try to get it in front, he shoots. Another great save for Joseph Belvins. What a save. He reached to the other side of the net, extended the pad, and made it happen. And now we have a quick game so far in the second period. Lots of attacks, and now behind the net, the penalty will be called. I think there was an infraction committed on Belil. We'll wait to see what the referee says, but it's a stick to the head. Looks like it, and a penalty for the Leafs, the Little Leafs, and Jason Gonzalez going to the box for 2 minutes. And an opportunity to get back to square one with a goal for the Little Kings. We're still early in the second, 9:37. And it's won by the Little Kings. They're gonna organize. Shot from the point. It was tipped and they score! Guo's shot, and in front was Morneau. Deflected off his stick, and the Kings waste no time getting on the board on this power play, and it's a 1-1 hockey game. And I said in the intermission we needed to see more from Guo, and he did absolutely just that. What a wrister directed towards the net, and Morneau tipped it. Belvins have no chance to stop it. And right off the face-off, the Kings are having to defend this Leafs attack, but a shot that deflected in the stands. It was from Erasimenko's stick. Face off. Puck trickles back in the King zone. And now it's going to be Guo. Guo, look at his speed, flying through the zone. Maybe past the defenseman, he does. Gets behind the net. No options. Guo delays. A backhand in front. Try to reach for a teammate. Guo tried to do it all by himself. But couldn't do it, and now the other way. Oh, comes the Kings, but Guo almost intercepted that puck. In the corner. Leafs trying to get a goal and trying to get back in front. And a pass that was for Kahunhan and it missed. And now it's going to be a race for the puck. And Zach Brown almost got to it for the Little Kings. And now a counterattack. It's Morneau for the Little Kings. He has a goal. And now a counterattack for Leafs. It's a 4-on-2. A wrister that came from Stacy's stick. Tried to shoot, but maybe it wasn't the best option available. And now the Little Kings. It's Belil with Brown. It's a 2-on-1. Belil with a shot. He tried to get in that right corner, but he couldn't do it. Now the Little East will counterattack. It's a feed and it's missed. It was Patel. A fight for the puck along the board. Kings get it out. A 3-on-2 developing. And a pass will get in front, and oh, an almost breakaway for Neely. And a turnover, and now the Leafs will get their 3-on-2 opportunity. Ross's feed for Fletcher. Fletcher, a fight for it along the board. Kings are dominating this game so far. Now it's a breakaway chance for Belil. He was, what a defensive play from Salinius getting back to it. We know Belil's fast, but what a play. Now the other way, it's a 2-on-1 again. Shoots, scores! Maxime Lachance. And the Leafs are right back in it. It's 2-1 in their favor. And an opportunity that could be looked back later in the game and could hurt the Little Kings. You had Bailey all alone. Salinius got back to it, counterattack. And the rest is history. Now taking their time for the face-off. And the Kings attack right back. And oh, he scores! A shot that came from nowhere, and it came from Jacob Gonzalez's stick. And just like that, it's a 2-goal lead for the Little Leafs. And you know, it happens so often. These shots, these wristers that are blocked in front of the net. And finally someone took that return for the block shot and surprised RJ Moore, who's a big-sized goalie. Didn't even flinch on that one. And now the Leafs already attacking back. It's Van Perchebicki with the shot. And it's blocked. Go out. .641 left in the second period. The Little Kings definitely need one, because if they let the Little Maple Leafs get back in this one, this could be dangerous. And now the counter attacks for the Little Kings. Maxime Leo tried it, but he lost it. And now puck will end up on the Kings. Player stick and Lachance. Lachance tried to cut in front but missed it. And now it's intercepted. Jean-Simon Dubois in the corner fighting for it. And the Little Kings get out of the corner with it. Tried a shot. Tried to reach the top of the net. It was Guo. We know he has the skills to reach these small corners. But right here, he couldn't do it. And now the counter attack. Here comes the other way. The Little Leafs. It's a 3-on-2. Developing. Try to pass in front. But Axton Kuhnhan didn't look like he was trying to reach for that puck. And it was easily kept in by RJ Moore with 5:37 left in the second period. Belil against Van Perchebiki, and it's won by Van Perchebiki. In the quarter. Kings are trying to get it out. Leafs are applying pressure, and it works. He gets out of it. The corner pass in front, and it reached. And there's a scrum going on in front, but they can't get one. Here's the reader, and a shot. The wrister that came for Van Perchebiki's stick. And he kept it in his glove. Little Kings definitely have to find a way to get it out of their zone. They were flying over the ice in the first period, and now it seems like they're struggling. And now back in front. Van Perchibiki has been really great on that shift, and he tried to surprise Van Moore, and back the other way. It's a 3-on-1. Pass in front. Another great play by Blevins. Solid moving in front of the net, and the other way, here comes the Leafs with a shot, a wrister that was deflected by Moore's stick. That 3-on-1 was the perfect opportunity for the Little Kings to get back into it, but now they will have another chance. It is Newley with a shoot. He scores! Blocker side, and the goalie never saw this one. And just like that, it's a 1-goal game. And when nearing the end of the second, this is exactly the type of goal you need. Maxime Newley just stepped up, and maybe, you know, this was not a weak shot, but it wasn't that hard of a shot. And you got to think to yourself, do the Kings have to shoot more? Because we know that Joseph Blevins is good in his crease with moving all around. He showed the pad many times, but shots has been tougher for him tonight. And now the other way is Zach Brown. Little Kings trying to get right back to it. And now a great move from the captain, but it was lost, trying to get too fancy here. And now the Little Kings are installing themselves in the zone. Kuo try to find a teammate, but he's all by himself. And now the Little Leafs are gonna take it out of it. What a move. Got past the defenseman, but has to go in the corner because there was some Kings players putting pressure on him. And now back in front was missed, and pass was intercepted at the blue line by the Little Leafs defenseman. There's a shot from the point. A wrister with much power from Stacy. Little Kings are coming the other way. It's a 3-on-2 developing. Look at him go. It's Lachance. Lachance pass in front, try to reach, and what a save! I definitely thought it was in. Zach Brown thought he had a goal. The parents in the stands thought the Kings had scored a goal. But again, what a save. Joseph Blevins has been stellar so far. And now the Little Leafs will have to release a little bit of pressure off him and try to get more shots on net. They've been dominating the beginning of the second, but now the second half of this period has been all Little Kings. Now the counter-attack, a shot! It was unexpected. It came from Belil's stick once again. He's dangerous. He can shoot from many areas. And the other way, the Leafs are coming. Trying to develop an attack. But someone tried to get in before the puck carrier. And this calls for offside. Dubois against Van Perchimiki. Kings win it. And they take their time before getting to the forward. It's Niuli. Couple of moves. Cuts to the middle. And the Leafs were outside. The Kings are too. So a face-off just outside of the Little Leaf zone. Puck goes way out of the way, and the Little Leafs are first on it. And a tripping called. Has Sismas thought he got away with it. And it looks like it's gonna be Sismas penalized for tripping. But it isn't. It's Henry Cecire who is going to sit in the box and think about what he's done. And now with 2:40 left in the second, a golden opportunity for the Kings to go back to the locker room with a tie game. It starts. Kings installing themselves. Belil, watch out for him. And now Edwin Liu. Kings develop a passing play. Shot from the tip, and it was stopped by Edwin Liu. Kings are employing the same strategy as the first power play. Get it to the defenseman, try a wrister, and try to deflect it in front. But it worked better when Guo was the shooter, because we know how hard of a wrist shot he has. You might want to get him on the ice if you want that power play goal. Kings are 1 and 2 to 9 on the power play. They scored quickly on the first one. And on the second one, they let a short-ended goal. And now the Kings are installing themselves. From the point, he lost his edge and lost the puck too. And Kings fighting for the puck with the Little Leafs, and they're finally getting it out with 1:40 left. Little Kings, cuts right in front of the net. That was dangerous. And the pass in front again, blocked by a Leafs player, but Little Kings still keep the puck. And now maybe a little confusion between the Little Kings teammates as they can't seem to get past Leafs defense, and there will be a tripping call. The Little Kings were caught slipping here, and this is gonna be 4-on-4 hockey here. And it's the Little Kings star player who was caught in the heat, Lucas Bello. And the Leafs will end this period with a 29-second power play. "39 seconds, sorry. And the Kings dump it just far enough to avoid the icing, but to dump it. And now the counter-attack for Leafs. And there's a Kings defenseman that falls to the ice, and it's a 2-on-1 developing shot off the post. Van Perchimiki was here with the shot, and it came close. The Leafs are continuing to apply pressure. What a great move to get it behind his back for Patel, and sadly the Kings are going to find a way to get it out. Kings are attacking. Spinorama move. Lost his edge. Fell to the ice. And puck went right back to him. He tried a long wrister, but didn't have much power on it, so easily gloved by Blevins. And it was Lachance with the shot. 44 seconds left, an important face-off for the Leafs, because if they win it, they can probably try to reach their player that's going to exit their penalty box in 5 seconds. And it's won by the Little Kings. A shot that was blocked, and now the player's going to get out of the box, and it will develop into a 3-on-2. Here comes Cohen Hunt, and it was stopped by the Kings defenseman. Cohen Hunt in front of Go. Go has such great feet. Great defenseman for the Kings. And now a shot from the point. Deflected in the corner. Kings spin around on himself with 12 seconds left. Maybe a time for a last rush. Short-ended for the Kings. Here he comes, the wrister! Barely miss. And guess who it was? Well, it was Go. No surprise. And this is how this second period's gonna end. Both teams have been applying great pressure, but a team has found a way to capitalize more on their chances, and it's the Little Leafs. They have scored as many goals in these first 2 periods as they have in the whole tournament so far. So this is great news. And for the Kings, well, I mean, Blevins has been sensational for the opposing team, so they will have to find a way to solve him in that third period. But there's still a lot of hockey left, and it's only a 1-goal game. Stay tuned. It's 3-2 in favor of the Little Maple Leafs. Teams are getting back on the ice for this third and final period of what has been an exciting game so far between the Little Kings and the Little Maple Leafs. Toronto still on the power play. They will have 30 seconds to maybe take an early 2-goal lead. For the Kings, they will definitely have to defend, and after that find a way to beat Blevins, who has been sensational so far despite allowing 2. And it's about to start. We are set and ready to go, and it's won by the Kings but retrieved back by the Leafs. Back in cross-ice feed, it's for Gonzalez. He has 1 tonight. He has the game-winning goal so far. It's Moore who saved it, and he deflected it with his pad, and now the Kings find a way to dump it, and this is going to mark the end of their penalty. As the Little Kings try to apply pressure, but couldn't do it as the Kings see the Leafs attack back. 5-on-5 hockey we are. And now look at his turn by Guo, and a long pass for Bellilu. Trying to cut in front, but couldn't get past the defenseman. What a duo it is, Guo and Bellilu. They just can't seem to get things done tonight. Guo had a great assist on the power play earlier, but aside from that, he maybe needs to find his teammates a little more on the ice. And now, the Leafs attack right back. Erasimenko cut through defense. And he lost it, and the Little Kings get back to it. The Leafs was shot from defense, and it was blocked, and now the Little Kings are going in counterattack, and it's in Belil's hand. Belil with a shot. It was blocked partially by Blevins and deflected off the post. It was a close call, and now the other way. Here comes Van Perjicki, who lets it for his teammate but couldn't get it. Along the board, a pass in front, and it's Belil again. We've heard that one a lot tonight, but need to see more shots from the slot. And now Belil gets it back. A shot. Oh, he scores! Where Mama hides the cookies, and this is a tie game. And seconds ago, talking about how Belil needed to get these slot shots. Well, he can really shoot from anywhere on the ice, and he ties it with a wrister for the ages. And it's 3-3. And what a shift from Belil. Has everyone's back to square one. With 9 minutes left in the third. Kings dump it. In the zone it was Morneau, and first on it will be Dubois. Dubois gets it in front, but no one to complete the play. Puck is dumped, and it's taken back by the Kings defenseman who lost it. It was High. High gets it along the board for Guo. Guo for himself. Gonna try to beat defenseman by speed, and he does, but lost the puck. And it's deflected by Blevins in the corner, and now they fight for it. Morneau in front. And Logan Morneau with a not so dangerous shot, but at least got to the goal. As we're still tied, 8:22 left in the third. It's one, and the Leafs They're going to attack. Oh, what a drive. Stacy flying all over the ice, but lost the puck at some point just after the Little Kings blue line. And it got to the goaltender. And the action will resume at his left. Face off. That was won by the Leafs, but Kings got it back, and now they dump it all the way down, and no icing since it reached Blevins. Leafs long pass, and now it's a turnover. It's Belil with it. Belil gets back near the blue line. Belil all by himself. Two players surrounding him. And now in the corner, a pass, a behind the back pass that missed, and now the Little Leafs will come the other way. Here comes Gonzalez with a long shot. Didn't do much damage. Reach all the way to Moore, who kept it for himself. Face-off will follow with 7:18 to go. Face-off won by Kings, but taken right back up by the Leafs. At the blue line, the Leafs intercepted, and it's dumped in by Calvin Salinius. The Little Kings with a counter-attack this time. It was on Zach Brown's stick, but he fell. And now, maybe I'd say an opportunity for the Leafs to counter-attack, but what a hit on Belil, who has to take his breath as he probably never saw that guy coming. And this will be penalized for the Leafs. Probably an interference call, and it's going to be on Henry Cecile. So for the Kings, who are 1-3 on the power play in this game, a golden opportunity to get one and get in front of the Leafs. It's won by the Kings. Try to dump it on the board to reach the forwards at the end of the zone, but he couldn't do it. And now, look out, here's Belil. Belil lost the puck, but retrieves it and goes all the way back to the red line, and he tries to cut the defense. But 3 blue jerseys surrounding him, and now a turnover. The Leafs attacking. Short-ended, and a pass in front by Arasimenko was missed. And now the other way, the Kings, 3-on-3. Line changes, second unit for the Little Kings. A turnover in front, and Guo was there from getting it, and now a 2-on-1 for the Leafs the other way. Pass in front, try to reach for Arasimenko, but it was missed. Remember that the Leafs scored short-handed earlier. So their threat went down a man in the corner fighting for the puck. Leafs get to it, we dump it, and now to the defense. Guo will try a slap shot. Was a hard one, but missed it and deflected on the board. And now it's out of the zone, and with 40 seconds left, Kings want to get back in the Leafs zone to try and get a goal before the end of the power play. Here's Guo. We know he's fast. He breaks in front, and pass to reach one of his defensemen was intercepted by Fletcher and dumped. And now a counter-attack. It's a turnover. And in front, Moore had to face a Fletcher that was all alone. The Little Kings with a need for a goal now. A shot from the point by Belil. It missed. And now, barely kept in. Kings are trying to install themselves, but they can't do it. And back the other way. Here comes Fletcher. But he lost it, and the puck just was kind of free for everyone to take. Play stays center ice for now. Both teams trying to get a goal right now. It's still tied with 4:11 left in the third. The Kings came back a 3-1 deficit to tie it. Will they complete the comeback and win it? Puck is dumped. It is taken back by Liu. Liu gets past everyone, but not with great speed. Takes his time, but he lost it. Liu then gets it back. Liu trying to applying pressure to the Leafs defenseman, but it ends up going along the board, and they will get it out. It will be Codant on a one-on-one. Try to shot and missed. Will maybe try to reach a teammate in front. It was Arasamenko all alone, and he couldn't get the puck on his stick. And now it's back to the Leafs defenseman. Shot from the point. It wasn't too trending, but Leafs are buzzing around the Kings net. And now it's back to the blue line. For Leafs, a shot from the point by Gonzalez. We know he has that great wrister. We saw it in the third goal. But now the Leafs still dominating, still putting pressure. Some tired Little Kings player on the ice right now. And they will find a way to finally get it out, and line change for everyone. It was Morneau who get it out, and now Leafs counterattacking, keep applying that pressure, but it was lost in front by the first overall pick, Cahoot Hunt. And now the other way, here's the Kings on a 2-on-1. A pass in front, and it deflected off his kick, and Brown couldn't get the puck down. And now the other way, here comes Gonzalez with all kinds of speed, but easily gloved by RJ Moore with 2:23 left. Maybe the Little Leafs want to get more shots at the bottom of the net if they're not in front of the slot, because we know that RJ Moore was beaten earlier by a shot in the top corner, but he was also beaten low side, so maybe try to get more shots on that part. Saved by Moore. And a face-off once again at its left. 2:20 left. Tension rising in the building. Has the next goal. Probably will win it. And now, look out. With all kinds of speed. There's a breakaway for the Kings, and he scores! And guess who? Antoine Guo. A rocket on the ice, and a rocket of a shot. It is now 4-3 for the Little Kings, who came all the way down from 3-1 and now lead with 2:11 to go. And if the Leafs don't get one back up, this could be a heartbreaking loss for them, who haven't won in 2 games so far in the tournament. And again, Guo, amazing. Just did everything right on that play. Now the Leafs will definitely need to get one. But first, they got to install in the Little King zone. Try and hope and do something. With 1:48. Fans cheering for both teams. Puck is dumped at the other side of the ice. First on it, there was a little bit of confusion near the blue line. And finally, a wrister. And when does the head coach of the Little Leafs think of potentially pulling his goalie? That's a great question. But watch for him probably getting out as soon as the Little Leafs win a faceoff and take possession of the puck. Godhan lost the faceoff. These kinds of faceoff he has to win. And now the puck missed at the blue line by Cesari. He fell. And now the Kings have to start putting some more pressure as the Leafs try to get back up, and now it's intercepted. And a counter-attack, he shoots. Misses wide, it was Dubois. Pass in front for the Little Leafs, Code Hunt. The goalie's pulled with 1:10 left. 70 seconds to get it done for the Little Leafs. Puck is down in the corner. Fight for it. It's going back to the blue line. Gonzalez moves, but he lost it. And now a little bit of confusion, and the puck will get out. It is Morneau with great pressure, and now the Leafs will get back in the Kings zone, but a pass that missed in the Kings' hands. Now the puck, and again a game of ping pong between the two teams. Nobody wants the puck. With 38 seconds left, Leafs will have to do something quick. Calvin Solenius, 30 seconds left. The Leafs have to get some shots on net. And they get through. There's two Leafs players are surrounded by three Little Kings. Hard to do something, and now a drive from the end of the ice. It was deflected, and an ice stick. And now there was a lot of seconds missed because no one wanted to touch that puck. There was a high stick. And now with 10 seconds left, a face-off in the King zone. And now you probably need a miracle if you're Toronto. You don't have any speedsters on your team that much. So you need to find a way to win the face-off and get a shot on net. And it starts. It's one. Out of face-off. And now Van Perchibiki flying through the ice. 6 seconds left. Van Perchibiki cutting to the middle. He shoots. Missed it. Behind the net. Not even a time for a last shot. The Little Kings come back down from 3-1 and win it 4-3 with a late goal from Antoine Guo and improve to a 3-2-0 record. And for the Leafs, well, this is sadly a third loss in 3 games. This is not the ideal situation for them. What resilience from this Kings team, who has showed no lack of effort. The Little Leafs were dominating in the beginning of the second. They got 2 quick goals. Kings got one right back up in the end of the second, and then the rest is history. The Little Kings come way back down and win it in this game.